Good evening, everybody. How's it going? I know, we're 2 hours late. I do apologize. I had to take care of some stuff. I debated whether or not to go live tonight, but because it took so long, but hey, we're here. And we don't have a lot left in this chapter, so we're going to go until we beat the chapter. Essentially, that's the goal. But we're not going to rush through it because, boss fights can be unexpected, mechanics, all that stuff, cutscenes, the whole 9 yards. So I got a bowl of grapes. So I might hear me munch a little bit. Oh. But yeah. Yeah, it was a combination of me looking for stuff, cables, and a few other things because I've kind of set up a pseudo fourth monitor for stuff, you could say. Essentially, I had an old, well, I was going to use a much smaller tablet, but that, hey, I also had, okay, long story short, doing some cleaning up, had the thought, because I was looking at some emulator devices, because one caught my eye, because I've been obsessed with my 3DS lately. And one of the things that caught my eye was this AYN Odin 2, or sorry, not Odin 2, I already got that. Sorry, AYN 4, which is a clamshell Android-based kind of 3DS-looking launcher kind of thing, which looks really cool. I was looking into that, but decided not to do it because A, it's expensive. B, it wouldn't, you can't, it only captures the top screen when you plug it into your computer, so it's not even worth so you can't even if you set it up to where you have a top screen and bottom screen, it's not going to work the same way if you plug it in, because then you're going to have the same issue as if you didn't have it, because I might as well just play it on my computer or on my on my current handheld, because it's going to work like that anyway. But then I got to thinking, what if I use like a tablet, like one of my my Samsung tablet or something like that, as a second monitor that I can put, because I usually play my 3DS and DS games on my main computer anyway. I know it defeats the purpose of having a machine for emulation, but the fact of the matter is, sorry, I lost train of thought here. The fact of the matter is, it's more of the convenience of, because the touchscreen is very important. And you don't have that with sometimes, or it's just so tiny in a 6-inch to 7-inch handheld screen, that the little screen, that it's just like, why am I using it on here? Which is fine. Like for the Pokemon games, we use it because we have, we use PokeLink to keep track of our stuff, which you need to have on the same device, sadly, but it still works out. But I remembered, but that made me think. Between the reviews that I saw for the AYN 4, gave me an idea, on top of the fact of using like a tablet. But like, what tablet can I use? For my Samsung tablet, you can use a screen share thing or a second screen, but there's lag with that. You don't want that. There's already lag enough when you emulate a 3DS game or a DS game. You don't want to add any more to it, especially with where I'm going to go with this after. But so I thought, I have my very first laptop, well, technically laptop that I ever bought for myself. My first one was actually a MacBook that I got, was a gift for when I went to college. The 2010 one, the white clamshell. I think I still have it. I can see if it still works. I can see what files I got on there just to go down memory lane, Yeah, anywho, my first laptop I ever bought was in 2014. It was technically a Windows tablet, but at the time, I had graduated from college with an art degree, visual communications. Wanted to go into that. Sadly, lost my passion for it, but my first laptop was a Cintiq Companion 2, which was about the same price as you would pay for a normal laptop for the well, actually, no, never mind. It was not the same price. Never mind. $1,000 more expensive than that. You're paying for the name, essentially. But had that for years. Worked super well. Loved it. Don't think I got an updated or an upgraded laptop. I think my pre-built computer was the very in 2019 or 2020. I can't remember when I got it. No, in 2019 was the very first computer I ever got. Very first computer I ever got. But I was going to use that because it was tiny. But A, could not find the cable for it. B, to connect it because you can connect it and B, the rubber or the glue that they use for the rubber that they have on there was cracking and melting just from either the humidity or something. I thought it was battery acid. Thankfully, it was not, because when I pulled off the rubber backing, that adhesive or the melty leak was not behind it. It was just on top, which means it was not coming from in the machine. It was literally, and it's just sticky. It was like, I don't want to use this. This is so so yeah, at some point I gotta charge that baby up, see if there's any files on there I need, factory reset it, and probably send it to a recycling center, because that's just e-waste right there that I sadly cannot reutilize. Because it is sticky. I tried using isopropyl alcohol on it. It made it worse. It made it more sticky. The rubber. I don't know what they used. They don't use it anymore. I don't know what they used, but it was some sort of adhesive rubber coating that melted and cracked from non-use. I mean, it's over a decade old, so. I was going to use that, but then I was like, well, I do have, it's not a touchscreen. And the reason I wanted to use my Steam Companion 2 was because it was a touchscreen. I do have, just collecting dust, a fourth monitor. That would be perfect. A little bigger than I wanted it to be, but it works out the way I have this set up, because it's right underneath my my main monitor for my games. And then this is just on me being late here. I was looking for the cable for it. Took me forever, so on top of finding the tablet, because I could not remember where it was, cleaning up the underside of my bed just to find it, and just was like, I'm not putting the stuff back under my bed, because my God, it needs to be clear under there. There's too much dust collects. When it's out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, so I moved all that stuff, took forever. Another reason I was late. Then what happened? Then I had to find the cable, because I was like, I need to figure this out. Found the cable in the last place I looked, which was a bag next to a tote that's in my room. Thankfully, everything was in there, so that was nice. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to plug it into the back of my computer and see what happens. Oh, it's not long enough. Okay, got an extender. Oh, okay, this works, but the only thing I need, the only port that's left on my graphics card is a display port. I was like, shit. Now I gotta tear my room apart and look for the display port to HDMI adapter I know I have. And it was also in the last place I looked, which was under the computer stand. I looked everywhere before I looked there. It took me like an hour and a half. And then, after I was being done distracted by that, and got that all set up and working, I realized, oh shit, I needed to break down some boxes. I got distracted to the point, so I had to go break some boxes down, because it's Saturday, me and my dad, we are going through a lot of the junk that's down here in my living space, specifically the basement part of the living space. And we're just going through totes and like seeing what's there, because we go to the dump every Saturday for the most part, just to throw stuff out. And we got some stuff to throw out and go through. No, we're not gonna get it all done in that weekend. Thankfully, I'm not streaming this weekend, so it was kind of perfect. Did put a bit of a damper on what I was going to do, and what the heck is that? Oh no, I know what that is. It did put a bit of a damper on what I was going to do, which was set up play nights on my oh, what you call it? On my gaming rig, on my mini ITX build. because I want to turn that into more of a console-like experience. And that's going to take some time to do because there's a lot of setup. Video is only 20 minutes, but let's face it, any tutorial, you got to quadruple the time, especially if you're going back and rewatching it. But anyway, that'll take forever. I also wanted to take care of the PS3 that I got a while ago to, enhance, which is going to take probably less time than it will take to set up Play Night, honestly. Wanted to do that, possibly. And hell, even work on some stream stuff, but something tells me it's going to be a much chiller evening after the cleaning we do. I was going to set up Play Night also on my handheld, but I don't think I really need it because here's the thing. I know people like... Anyway, sorry. The whole reason I was late was because I was looking for a bunch of shit. Took forever. Then I realized, oh shit, I still got to break some boxes down. And now we're here. Which brings us to my next point. We may not stream tomorrow. This may be the only stream for the rest of this week. I do apologize for that. I wanted to do at least 2 streams. But that may not happen. Our goal today is to get through the rest of chapter 3. We're almost done. We're at the temple. The last place we left off was the temple. And, but yeah, but we may not get to it. We may not get there, but we're going to streamline it. Because I think the temple's part 1 and 2, and there's a bunch of cutscenes and all that stuff. So we may average out here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I would love it if this week we could get through chapter 3, because we're almost done. I was hoping to do some prep work for chapter 4, but sadly, depending on when this ends, because at this point, we're probably going to go around 10 o'clock, 10:30 at the latest, because then I have to go to bed. Because I'm on day shift this week, as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm streaming now. But it's fine. And if we get close enough to beating it, we may do a bit of a stream tomorrow after work, but I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling, because it's going to be a long day at work tomorrow. I got a lot of shit I got to get done before the weekend, because I'm there by myself. I can do it. It's just going to be a Herculean task of me blitzing and not getting distracted. but yeah, so yeah, hopefully we get through it tonight, but we'll see. These games tend to throw curveballs, but so far the pattern for this game, because we did all the side quests. The only thing we didn't do was like, the grinding and going through and getting everything in those levels, like the crystals, all that stuff. But we don't really need to do that, and I don't need to do it on stream for the most part because there's no story, unless there's story stuff. And sometimes there is. Most of the time there is. Like, for example, getting the, probably unlocking everything in the book and stuff. Getting like 3 stars in each and every island just to get all of the training done, which I do want to do. I want to get every single star we can possibly get. But a lot of that I'm going to have to do off stream. So that way, because it's simple enough. It's just putting the time in to do it. Some of it's monotonous. But yeah. So if we're able to get to it today, that's perfect. Because I honestly don't want to stream tomorrow. I just want to chill, especially since my Saturday is going to be pretty much cleaning and straightening out the basement. I'm going to be exhausted, mentally exhausted by the end of that, because it's just a lot. And you know how you go on, like, you get into that you get into cleaning something you've been meaning to clean for a while and going through a bunch of stuff. It ends up taking longer than you expect, and by the end of it you just want to do nothing. That's the day I'm expecting on Saturday, which will be nice. It just doesn't, give way to a streaming mood after the fact, At least to just a chilling out and vibing kind of mood. So it would be nice. if I could also have tomorrow to just chill after I get off work as well. Because I also got to do some box breakdowns as well tomorrow. And then I'm done with that. The rest is just trash. Also, I may go through some stuff. Well, actually, no. What I might do tomorrow, too, is when I get home after I break down those other boxes, is might take out some of the stuff that's... Because we're also... There's, like, under the stairs, we got some boxes and stuff. Because I know my dad said he wanted to go through that. I might just take them out so that they're out. So that way we don't have to move the dresser at 9 o'clock in the morning to get to that stuff. But yeah. Also, the crawl space. Oh my god. We're cleaning that out too. We gotta go through all that stuff. I'm actually excited for that because I don't know what's in there. Well, I do. And it's just a lot of nostalgic stuff, but we need to put like a dehumidifier in that area. But yeah. Sorry guys, I was just stalling until I finished the grapes because you do not warm grapes, not fun. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, so regardless of whether or not we get through this chapter today, which we are going to do our damnedest to do, but if it takes us past 10 o'clock, we're probably, I'm gonna be honest, we're probably gonna raid out. Well, actually, no, depends. Well, excuse me, it depends on who's streaming. Because let's see, who's on? I know Jedi's on, but she's going to be done long before we're done. Possibly. I think she's doing some ROM hacks right now. Let's see, Twitch, who is on right now? Because I think Cannoli streams on Thursdays. If Cannoli streams, absolutely as well. I want to see, get a grasp of who's on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There are some options. All right. Well, whether those options are going to be live when we end is another story. But when in doubt, we also have Dash Ducks. Dash Ducks is also a viable option. Oh, man. But anyway, I don't have any other announcements. Yeah, tomorrow, no stream. I know I was going to do one, but yeah. And then then Saturday, tomorrow, no stream. Saturday, no stream. Regardless of what happens today, no stream tomorrow, most likely. But if we get through the chapter, absolutely no stream. No stream Saturday. It's gonna be a chill cleaning day. And let's see, what else? And yeah, then next week I go back to night shifts. So Monday after work, we do go back to our regularly scheduled Blueprint stream, or maybe something different. Who knows? We may take a break from Blueprints. I have been meaning to do a test stream of sorts of something, which actually involves the two-screen setup because of how it's set up. I have the one monitor above and the other monitor just sat on the desk because it's like a tablet style. Because it was the one that was under my bed. But and I was testing out because I knew the DS and 3DS emulators had the ability, or at least the 3DS emulator had the ability to split the windows, and you can make the top and bottom a separate window. So yeah, I tested that out and it looks amazing. It looks awesome. And the bottom screen, because I have a stylus for it because it was a drawing tablet, it's essentially a giant 3DS. And it's still technically portable because we may do a test stream on Monday for midnight stream, and we may just play a bunch of 3DS games. Sadly, we can only do 3DS games because DS games doesn't work through this method unless I got a physical capture card installed on it. But I feel like the time of that has been long gone, sadly. And even if I did get it at the time in which it was in the now or popular, or around more, I should say. Uh, at this point, it would have been me deciding to stream 3DS games now from the console. It probably wouldn't have worked, considering that I've heard horror stories of those dying out after a few odd years. It would be nice. It'd be so nice to have it all on there, you know. I really wish it worked where you can cast it, but there's a on enhanced 3D, 2D, new 2D, new 3D S systems on enhanced ones. There's a thing called Arctic Base, and it used to not work all that well for me because I'm far away from my router. But a few days ago, I decided to test it because I have a Wi-Fi extender down here now, a very powerful one that matches the same signal as my router upstairs. That's connected as it's using it as an access point to extend the range, and is connected via an Ethernet cable. So it's getting a direct repeat, like 100% signal down here. I was like, oh shit, we're closer to the router now, technically. So let's try this out. And the only frame drops I got were when it was changing scenes. because when you're changing scenes, it has to cast a new thing. So yeah, it does increase load times and stuff, but it works. It looks amazing. I don't know how they did it. I honestly don't. But I'm kind of hoping that there's hopefully in the future, maybe a DS capturable instance, maybe? Because the best part is when you do that, the save data and everything is on your 3DS. So yeah, I do want to test that and see if it'll work. It worked when I wasn't streaming, but I want to see how much it works or how well it works, because I don't think it uses a lot to cast it, especially being right next to the thing. But I need to see how well it works when we stream it, or when we're streaming, essentially, because that's bandwidth, a bunch of apps open, which is sucking up bandwidth. Sadly, even though I have the most I can get is anywhere between 35 and 40 upload, and that's at the premium plan that they do. So hopefully, now granted, the network isn't being stressed too much by everything that's open, according to my task manager. Only 2% or 1% of the network is being used, and most of that is OBS and Opera. Actually, Firefox and Brave are only using 0.1 megabytes, honestly. And mix it up? Okay. So, okay. No, wait, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. So, yeah. So, not a lot of internet is being used. So, the issue would come from the signal strength, or like if there's like an issue with like weather and stuff, that would be where the issues would come from. So I was kind of on the fence, but if this works and we can successfully stream an Arctic Base cast from our 3DS to our computer wirelessly, and it works with very little lag, or let's expected lag, like scene changes, load time increases by like a second or two longer. But that's it's fine. It's negligible in my opinion, especially from what I've seen of it. But I want to see how that works when we stream. Yeah, our network is not being taxed right now, at least on here, because other things can be using it, like Wi-Fi, like hell, my dad watching maybe a show upstairs. Granted, that's not really an issue after midnight because everybody's asleep. But and I'm the only one using the internet at the time, so it's kind of the perfect kind of situation. But yeah, this so we may take another week off of Blueprints because we've been playing that game a lot. So I do want to take just a short break from it for this week. So this midnight stream, we are going to be testing out Arctic Base, casting our 3DS to Citra, specifically a route of Citra. I do need to check out the Ahazar, I think, is the new 3DS, because it also works with that, because it's the developer of Lime 3DS or Lime's 3D, and the Pablo MK7, I think it was. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I started with a P, which is the branch I have for casting. I don't have anything else set up on there but for like Arctic-based setup. I do have the other one that is set up that has our keys and stuff in it, so that way it works better. You get games to work on that didn't work before. But yeah, so this Monday will be kind of a test stream to see how long. We're just gonna play a bunch of 3DS games, just some random ones, Mario, that kind of thing. Some platformers, some basic ones, ones that may take a lot more, may take a lot less resources. We will see. Throw a Pokemon one up there. But yeah, the best part about it, if it works, I'm gonna look up to see if there is if there's a casting software to allow you to cast DS games, which would be amazing, but I doubt it. I doubt there is. Actually, I think there was also like but yeah, so because it would be nice if I could also do the same thing with DS games on there, because it'd be a lot simpler. And it would be nice that, I don't know, if I'm playing an RPG or a JRPG that is on there, to be able to, grind, like level grinds off stream without having to turn my computer on, And the best part is the saves are stored on the 3DS because it uses your 3DS as a server. So if you wanted to continue like grinding a level or doing other things, you're able to do that still. Because it's the server. It's just being played from your 3DS. It's just casting it to Citra. But the weirdest part, is you can upscale it in Citra. You can upscale everything. It doesn't just show the base one. Citra upscales that shit as well, which is the freaking the dark magic they used to somehow make that work. The same way as if you were playing it natively on your PC, but you're streaming it to your PC and still being able to do the same thing is mind-boggling. Although we can't go all out with that because I'm sure that adds to the latency. But yeah, of course, the exception to those streamed games would be Pokemon. We would not have Pokemon on there. Pokemon was specifically, we would play that directly on the computer because we use PokeLink. And it's just easier. And since we use cheat codes to get rare candy, because we do not grind, because I got burnt the fuck out the last time we did that. I got burnt the fuck out the last time we did that. But yeah, I do have plans for more Nuzlocke in the future. I do want to start from the beginning, from 0, and work my way up through the DS era and all the way to Gen 7 at some point. Skipping Gen 6 because we've already done Gen 6. Some of you may not know, actually a lot of you may not know, that we actually did do our first successful Nuzlocke was Soul Silver. Or Heart Gold. I can't remember. No, it was Soul Silver because Lugia kicked our asses and damn near made it so we could not get past the waterfall because we soft locked ourselves. Thankfully, we did not get anything from the gambling Voltorb flip, and I knew for a fact that Dragonite could learn Waterfall. Thank God for that, because we ended up almost losing the blue, but we beat him. But anyway, I burnt myself out on grinding in Pokemon in those games, so we use rare candy now, but sparingly. We have to use it sparingly. We have to, tweak the rules for that. Because I won't ever have to turn on the Pokemon game for grinding, so it doesn't need to be portable because we have the rare candy, so everything can be done when we stream. And I do want to do Fire Red at some point, and yes, we will use PokeLink because they have a new update recently. 0.7 is out. It's really cool. It actually has a lot of stability upgrades and hopefully isn't broken like the last one we tried to use when it kept killing all our Pokemon when none of them were fighting anything. Then again, that could have been just a hiccup with the 3DS. I don't know. But I don't think we'll have that same issue with Fire Red. Which would be so cool just to play that on my handheld, though. I really wish PokeLink could work wirelessly, Like, if you connect it through your Elgato, if you can connect your Elgato to it, and then it can detect what emulator you're using through that, that would be so cool. Or whatever capture card device you're using. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. We're never going to get to this game tonight if we don't start this soon. So, but yeah, so it's really cool. So yeah, this Monday, man, I will look into DS because that would be awesome if we could do the same thing with DS, so I could just have all the save data on my 3DS, but just cast it to the screen. That'd be so cool, so cool. But alas, that's not always viable. But I have other solutions for that, for still being able to use that in handheld and on the screen. Actually, I do have an idea. Well, no, that wouldn't work. I mean, it would work for... Nah, anyway, sorry, brainstorming stuff. Anyway, that's a bridge we cross later. But for now... Actually, one second. Yeah, it's time to start the game. So hell yeah. One second. Before we do, though, I just gotta look up something. Damn. There is sadly not an equivalent to... I was looking to see if there was like a catch-all like caster that could just cast it, like an app that just casts the screens from top to bottom to your computer. But yeah, actually that wouldn't really work either. Damn. Oh well. We'll figure that out. We'll figure something out for that. I may have an idea. That would allow me to use... Yeah, then we wouldn't be able to use that. Well, I mean, we would. It just would look so awkward. But anyway, that's future me's problem. Current me's problem is getting through chapter 4 before 8 o'clock turns around. Yeah, but anyway, guys, sorry for talking your ears off. But TLDR, no stream tomorrow, no stream Saturday. Special stream on Monday for our midnight stream. And I'll keep you guys posted on more of that on Discord. I'll probably make an announcement. But anyway, with that said, without further ado, it's time to jump into some more Boundless Trails. Just the audio. There we go. Hope you guys are ready. Is here? Go. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Boundless Trails, Legend of Nayuta, all that good stuff. We are here. We are live. I hope you guys are ready for stream number 7. We are making pretty damn good progress. Last time on Boundless Trails, we discovered our sister fallen ill with something called the abyssal disease, which apparently, close to the end of the world, it afflicts people, which is why I got abyssal disease, where it makes you weaker and more fatigued until you just don't fall asleep and don't wake up, sadly. And our sister sadly has it, so we are fighting desperately to find the flower that we have found. We have found the flower last time on here, but we gotta change it to a season where it works, or where it will bloom fully. And we can't do that without taking on Zekt and his evil, or in his sidekick, what's a Whoozits. Because we don't know his name yet. We just know him as that bastard because Signa just keeps calling him that bastard. Also, we gotta find Signa as well. We have not seen hide nor hair of him. Also, Lady Kreia woke up as well. So yeah, but she has no memory either, which that sounds familiar. Someone who wakes up somewhere unfamiliar, no memory. I wonder who was in that second bed. Or that second little coffin area. But all that and maybe more will be revealed today, at least, very least for that flower, as we find out what this temple has in store for us today. So, let us see. Load. Let's see the last. Yep, that one. 16 hours already. All right. Pretty sure we did everything. That is not what I meant to do. That's right. We do not look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card anymore. We look like a freaking start. We have a starter set for Monster Hunter. All right. We've done this. We've done this. We've done that. We've missed there. Oh yeah, Crystal. So yeah, we do need to go back for that. This is where we found the flowers. And now it is time to go to the Temple of Hemnal. Beat at least 70 monsters. Easy enough. And here we go. That was weird. Oh god. Oh god, the sun! Run! Okay, no. That was a waste of a freaking killer move. There we go. Temple of Himdall. So that's the Temple of Hemnal. Heimdall. I guess the star energy hasn't been stopped yet. Maybe Zex still hasn't made it to the altar? We can catch up if we hurry.
It's about time you caught up.
Hey, it's that bastard. I was like, that sounds like Sigma, but sinister. I was like, wait a minute. Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. You're the masked man. Long time no see, Noi. And you're from the other world, aren't you? I'm Nayuta Herschel. And I heard you're Zex's right-hand man. Pretty much. I hear you got involved just to get in our way. I guess everybody has to have a hobby, I suppose. You're here to shut down the temple, aren't you? But before that, we'll be taking back that Master Gear right now. Didn't I say you were taking your time? Didn't I say you were taking your time? I'm not here to shut down the temple. I already did. Huh? Did Argol... No, it's not just this mountain. It's the whole continent. Noi, the temple. God, you gotta love the music, the soundtrack in this game. Oh, the star energy stopped. Well, as you can see, I finished my work here. Normally, I'd go straight back to Zex. But you know what?
But I've been getting sick and tired of you trailing behind us.
Do look so badass with outside the sprite art. Holy shit!
Why don't I just take care of you right here, right now? Just like I took care of that dark-haired swordsman.
Oh, you shouldn't have pushed that button.
You can't mean...
So fast. What? Is that all you've got? The swordsman was less of a disappointment. No way Signa would lose to someone like you. I won't believe it. I can't lose. Why do you try so hard? What happens in this world has nothing to do with you. Yes, it does. This is Noi's world. And with the Master Gear, I can get those herbs and save my sick sister. Way to take the fun out of it. Why don't we call it a wrap for today? The Master Gear is still on the altar on the top floor. Take it if you want. What are you up to? It hardly matters, since it won't interfere with the plan anyway. In any case, it'll be impossible for you to get your hands on it. Enjoy the struggle. Wait, just what are you after? What are you trying to do in Terra?
Perhaps I should start by introducing myself. I am Salam. Salam El-Ordine.
Why does that last name sound familiar? So your last name is literally Salam the Ordine. Why does that look familiar? That sounds familiar. Has that name been brought up? Huh?
And as for our mission, we will restore this world to its true form. That's all. Until next time.
World's true form? You know what he means, Noi? Can't be. The person, Sir Salim? Or Salam? It has to be a lie! What do you mean? You know that man, Noi? If that really is Salam, under that mask, then he'd be one of the people of Mythos. People of Mythos? You mean like Kreia? Let me guess, her last name is, Sir Salam used to sleep in the garden besides Lady Kreia. I figured that was the case. But he disappeared a few years ago. I see. Why are Sir Salam and Zyx? What in the world happened to them? Thinking about it now won't help. You're right. We've got to go get the Master Gear back and save Eartha. To the altar! Yes. Oh, right. Guide time. No. Usual, yada, yada. Okay. First half of this, one of the also cool things about having a monitor underneath the top monitor here is easier to, I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between tabs. If there's something I need to look up, bottom monitor. It's really cool. Yeah, that's when I was watching like the AY and Thor review of it just to see if it'd be up my alley, which obviously it isn't. Now, if it captured both the bottom and top screen, it would be absolutely up my alley, but it does not, sadly. If it did, well, I'd probably use that, but as it stands, we don't get. Anyway, sorry, getting sidetracked here. Long story short. Oh God. It was talking about, hey, I could have something playing up, a game up there, and have like maybe a guide for down there. I'm like, oh shit, that'd be a really cool idea. So I was like, oh shit, well, guess we have a fourth monitor for that. All right, gotta remember how this works. Oh God. Oh yeah, we got like a kick-ass sword. That was well worth the 20,000. Well worth the 20,000 Mira. Oh, hello. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh, we could just. Okay. Nope, nope. No monster left. behind. Over the pitch. Or go to the first, hit the ice pillar right upwards. There we go. Ah, okay. So even going north would not have mattered. Let's say we still have to do that. No! I was trying to switch over to the other one. No! Oh, wow. Okay. That was unexpected. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Dear onion.
All right.
All right, let's see. Well, that's south, but there's nothing south. Okay, let's go back down here real quick. Oh shit! No, I should have held on to the last part. Oh god, no! No, damn it! There we go. Maybe it's south. Let's see. No, not that south. Something this way. Oh shit! Oh god! That was a mistake. Also, ads are about to start, but we're gonna use our one and only snooze we have for the moment. To extend that because yeah, it was blabbing for a lot longer, so I might as well get it up to 20 minutes of playtime. Oh my god, we were talking our heads off, weren't we? Today? Oh, I was talking my heads off, which is fine on a normal day, but when you know you have the day shift, it's, you know, time's of the essence. I should not have made that. Also, it's been a while since I played a game where the name reveals are like, am I supposed to know who you are? I don't know who you are. Presto. What's that? Yo, Presto! Welcome in, dude. How's it going? Welcome to Boundless Trails. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. Oh, let me just take out the... Yep, there we go. Let me get you a shout out real quick. Ah. Welcome, 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 dude. As we tried to get through chapter 4 today, or 3, we're definitely not getting through chapter 4 today. Only I can get down there like that. Huh. That's unfortunate. Where should I go? This way? The way I came. No, that's the way we came from. Yeah, how you doing today, Presto? Oh, I'm an idiot. Going back. I forgot. We have a gear shift thing. Oh, okay. Let's go faster. 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 The freaking horse is trapped. Yeah. Although I don't know what would have happened if we got on it. Here, let's. Go east, this leads to a base which launches. Okay, so I did not need to get on it. Alright. Chilling, how's you? I am doing good and also chilling. Yeah, I'm doing good. Ah, nope, die. We're just cruising. Oh god, we can't get that way. Alright. This sword is very broken. This way. Ah, okay, okay. So that's how we get to that. We do so much freaking damage. Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the ice. Okay, you saw nothing. Wait. Oh, thank God we do have food. I was like, wait a minute, please tell me we have that. That's kind of important. It's very important that we have food. There we go. One more crystal. Ooh, boss fight. Or mid-boss fight? Something. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I thought it was going to be a boss fight. Oh, well, we're going to go up there anyway. Also, that reminds me, Zoe, you need to have your item drop, collectibles drops on. Hiya! Gotta check something real quick. Nope. Hell, alright, let's see. Oh. Oh no, we already went that way, so this is the other. Oh god! Okay. Nayata, stop!
Are you okay?
I'm like, what the frick? Look at all that fish bait. Alright, this way? Maybe not that way. I don't know. It's hard to tell which route's the way you need to go. Aha! Okay. Take this out? Oh, okay.
You
Damn
got
it.
this, Nayata! Here I go!
No!
You got this, Nayata!
Damn it. Alright guys, sadly we do have to pause here for a second. We're gonna let the ads go. I will be here. Alright. Run ad. I will see you guys in just a moment. Really chatting, but no. Oh man. Sorry about that guys. I know because I was talking my head off. We had a lot less time to play the game for the first hour before ads started. I hate ants so freaking much. Spin. Spin. Grab a little water real quick. I love the music in this game so far. do. 1 minute. Spin to win. Dude, I swear to God, we went from Yu-Gi-Oh card to looking like our starter set from Monster Hunter, like when you just start out. I don't keep saying that, but it's just so funny how similar that looks. just a monster. Hey, be gone, hiss, hiss, be gone. Hiss. Presley, you gotta be careful when you pop into chat like that. I was about to press the ban button. That was almost you, man. One more message before I pressed the button, and that would have been you. Oh no! Our last armor set made us look like a dark magician, like looking like swordsman, and now we look like a starter set from Monster Hunter. Like when you start playing Monster Hunter for the first time, and the first thing you do is just mix and match armor sets. That's what we look like right now. No synergy at all. Here, I'll show an example. Oh, that was not how that was supposed to go. Oh yeah, we're back. It's even better. I can do this on the bigger screen. This was the cap we had before. Armor, and then pants. And if we go to view mode, yeah, look at that. That is a silent swordsman ass hat if I've ever seen one. But for the sake of power, we will look like an idiot. For the sake of power. There we go. Woo! See, this is the, yep, it's Crimson Dress. Okay. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, it makes you smarter. What does it do, actually? A passionate red dress. Chicly. Oh, that's how you spell chicly. Decorated with black lace. Nice. Nice thing. Sadly, it only increases intellect. Doesn't really give us anything else. Oh, that's how we're doing paralysis enhancement. It's the freaking anklet. I kept wondering what that was doing. Oh god. Oh, oh. That almost killed me.
Here I go!
Oh, what the save! Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Hang in there, Nayuta!
now we have to eat something. Let's see, what will this give us? Let's do the one that gives us the least amount. I don't want to waste the other one. I want to waste that uber healing potion. By uber healing potion, I mean hot dog. Okay. At this one, we may have to waste the hot dog. There we go. That's a double jump off there. Sorry, I'm a chance of goldfish. Oh my god! The actual dragon! Thank God for paralysis. Also, this game. Hi, I'm Nayuta. I just learned sword training and I can take on dragons now. Before we go any further with that, oh, I'm about to hit the second half. What's happening? Jedi! Hey. Jedi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Let's get you a shout out real quick. Welcome in, Tyler. Welcome in, Jeff. For those who don't know me, I am Crazy Dark Bomb Friday who has everything right against retro games and everything in between, this being everything in between. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for the Mitch Jedi. Woo! Welcome, guys. Well, I hope you guys like JRPGs, because, well, we're in one. Oh, God, then we're dead.
You got this, Nayuta!
Welcome, welcome. What were you playing? What were you streaming? I saw you were doing a ROM hack. But I don't know which one it was. Okay, we're in the second half. Yeah, but howdy, Tyler. Mario, Super Mario World. But yeah, which mod was it? I saw you playing some. Oh, no, damn it. Done me next out of the switch player to the switch of There we go. Perfect. Yeah, Jay, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Into the ROM hack. Did it have a title, or what kind of ROM hack was it? Because I had you on in the background while I was doing some cleaning and stuff. Oh God, metal horse. All right, let's see. Second half, going to the guide. That's right. We still in the last thing. We have to get a chest that we missed. Yeah, she destroyed that ROM hack. She is the goat of ROM hacks. Yeah, she is. Let's hit the gemstone. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. I don't know why there was a squid in a box, but okay. But yeah, she's the queen of ROM hacks. Hell yeah. You're getting a lot of potions. I'm not complaining, but we're supposed to be getting collectibles, because that's where the money is. Got to get the money. Oh God. Hell yeah. Whoa, boy. Oh, hello.
Here I go.
Oh, that's right, we can guard. I forgot about the block button. I forgot we can do that now. Too long since we played this last. See, this way, maybe? Oh my god, why are there dragons everywhere? Where to get that guard timing down, honestly? I just wish it was like you could hold the button, but you have to. You can't hold it permanently. It's a time thing. There we go. Oh, it just makes it an elevator. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm getting back up. Oh, yeah. Separate path. Oh, God. Die. Give me your essence. Kill him. Get on the ground. There we go. Don't know who taught a dragon how to wield a sword, but that did not make that job any easier.
Here I go.
There we go. I probably should. I don't really follow this guide as much, but there's just some things that... Aha! There we go. Wait a minute. Let me back up here. Time out. Hold the phone. Did I miss something? I am so confused. Okay, we'll just go through this as if, oh. Maybe? That's not going up and down. Huh. I'm very confused. That's going up and down. Where do we get that? Is there like a cliff that I missed? Oh, there was a cliff that I missed. Wait, no, that's what... Oh, we never... Huh. That's probably... No, wait. Okay, so we are supposed to go this way. Okay. No, we weren't. What the heck? Oh, I have to backtrack. Okay. That's why. I figured. Alright. Anyway, next guess. Give it a follow, Tyler. Welcome to the Looney Bin. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ow! Hey, that hurt. I'm so glad we spent the 20k on this sword. It destroys our enemies. Ah, okay, that's for the picture. Oh shit. Oh, we just need the last chest. Golden herb. Oh, nag. Oh, speaking of which, it's not the reboot I was hoping would happen after we finished playing through the original .hack games, but they announced a new .hack game. For those .hack fans out there, which I know, there are few and far between, but just in case, they announced .hack 0. I am so excited. It also means we gotta stream .hack GU at some point before that game comes out, because I would love to stream that game. But to go through this in order, I don't mind streaming. Oh god, streaming Die Hack GU at some point. That is definitely on our long playlist. Just have to find time for it. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really hoping that a remaster of the original 4 games is coming soon. Because if that happens, that'll be the 3rd time that's happened after we've already beaten a game series on this channel. I will admit, the first 2 times were a technicality. Because the first time, you could technically play the You could technically play the Sly Cooper games on the PS5 if you streamed them. But after we beat them on the PS3, like a few months to like a year later, they have made them be able to download them and buy them from the PS5 store. Technicality, I know. The second game was Wind Waker. After we finished that game, they announced the Wind Waker coming to the Switch 2. Technicalities, but still, funny technicalities. Funny little coincidences. After we finish beating the games, they decide to, oh, I don't know, put them on modern consoles. Even though technically Sly Cooper was already on a modern console because they were streamable. Let's face it, if you're streaming a game and then you're streaming a game through its service, it's not, the latency is going to be absurd, depending on your, internet. And, well, I don't know if mine's going to be any good for that, but we'll find out. But I still count that one because you weren't able to download the Sly Cooper games on the PS5 when we were playing on the PS3 for Sly Cooper for streams. So I'm hoping 3rd time can definitely be the charm. Excuse me. I'm hoping the 3rd time can be the charm and that they announce .hack remasters, because that would be amazing. Because GU got it, so why won't they give it to the original .hack games? I do not know. Oh my god. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited for .hack 0. But here's the other thing about the .hack games. There are games that were never released over here that are technically the conclusion to the stories. So how is that going to work for American audiences, Because I think there's like a PSP game that I can't remember what it was called. I have to look up all the .hack games there are. There was .hack the original stuff, there was .hack GU, and then there was a PSP game. It may have been there was also .hack Online, so that was for the original games. Then there was .hack GU. Then there was .hack PSP game, which was technically the conclusion because they took place after. And apparently, according to my friend Grease, .hack 0 was a manga series, and they're adapting that, and apparently it takes place after the fact. I wasn't paying attention. What did that make go up and down? Howard's not paying attention. Yeah, anywho, very excited. Really? Okay. Wait. Back it up. We're missing the treasure chest. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, found it. Technically speaking, I found it. But yeah, I'm excited for .hack 0. But depending on the release date, because I don't think there's a release date. Actually, let's look this up real quick. Does .hack 0 have a release date yet? Does .hack 0 have a release date yet? To be determined. Okay, so there's no announcement for that yet. And when does .hack 0 take place? Does it take place after that one PSP game? I just want to confirm. Which are included with the .hack Link PSP game in 2010. I acting as a prologue or a bridge to that game's events. Follows the story. Oh. Wait, this is the AI overview. I don't trust it. You know what, we'll look at the .hack timeline later just to see where we have to look up stuff. We have no time to dilly-dally. We only have like an hour and a half. Wait, which way do we go? This way? See what's at the end of this ice thing here. Oh, okay. I see. I think this gives us all of the chests and everything else in here. Here, we are one monster short. And what does this do? Oh, the Valkyrie. We are one monster short. That is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's the easiest thing to do is the challenges where it's the monster elimination. That's unacceptable. I wonder if the boss room technically counts as a monster elimination. Well, there's gotta be like a dragon, something around here. And if not, oh well. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Woo! There we go. That's 72. Alright, let's see. The guide. Okay. There we go. There's... Oh shit. So far so good. Loving it. We're very close to the end of chapter 3. And if all goes well, we might do some prep work for chapter 4, or at least start chapter 4. That way I can at least grind, you know? Because we're not going to be streaming tomorrow or Saturday, so... Oh, that's... Oh, God. There we go. Next is boss fight time, and then cutscene time. I hope is to at least start chapter 4, depending on the time. Just because I would love to, for the week until we play this game next, I'd love to have a chance to grind and get, like, the rest of the stars in the other levels. Ooh. There we go.
All right.
Oh shit. Oh god. Do not ask me how I did that. Oops. Wind! Oh god. Oh, thank God, a health potion. Must move forward. Oh, come on.
Here I go.
You tanky overgrown lizard. Okay. Might at least be a hell god. Yes, it's a hell potion. Whew. Are we explaining a cloud?
Good job.
All right, here we go. Before we do, though, I would like to cook a meal real quick to make up for the fact that we no longer have, let's see, that's 180. Can make this here, though. What gives us the highest that we can make right now? This? Yeah, the lunchbox. There we go. That way we have it. Save. What units we got? Nice. All right, here we go, guys. This is the top floor. Okay, I probably should stop eating the goldfish while we're reading. I was like, chew. Or munch. I gotta adjust. So this is the top floor. It's weirdly quiet. Looks like Zex has already left. There's the altar, but we can't be too careful. Oh, this feels like we are the side party following like the main party. You know, the main story, and things are happening, like major cutscenes, scene reveals, all the lore stuff is just happening like a few steps ahead of us, but we're always too late to see it, and we're just going through at the back end when everything's all done. That's what this feels like a little bit. Can't be too careful. Yeah, let's keep our eyes open. Right, guys, I will be right back. I just gotta use the restroom real quick. Be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Alright, where were we? Oh, yes. Usually in this area, it's just a boss fight, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Master Gear. There it is! The Master Gear of Wind! Phew, we found it. Still can't believe they're leaving them behind. The Salam guy was right. Oh, what's this? Hey, what's that back there? Looks like some kind of mural. Swear to God, if they're about to name drop ADOs, I'm gonna lose my shit. In the best possible way. Ooh. People of Mythos made it. The light in the middle is the source of all life, the star energy. The two people on the two sides of us use it to guide the world. Guide the world, huh? Are they the ones who made Terra too? There's something like gods then. Well, they're actually... Huh? Nothing. Anyway, let's just grab the Master Gear. You're gonna have to tell me eventually, man. Yeah. With this, we'll be able to revive Unipa, herbs, and save Eartha. After a boss fight, of course. What? The altar. A monster. No, this is... Mecha Crab. Craveltar.
The sacred statue of Heimdall?
What is Heimdall?
Watch out!
Crabs.
Did Salam set this up?
Let's take it down now, Yuta! We'll get that Master Gear back and save Eartha!
Let's do it!
Yeah, teamwork here is so dead.
I'll finish you!
Behold the sun! That did nothing.
Here I go!
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Eat it there! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Yeah!
Here I
Yeah! Ow. Okay, we got this. We got the pattern. Oh god. Missed me. Oh god. Beep. Gotcha. Oh. Hell yeah. Are we gonna wail on him or? Whew. Okay, they're not gonna make it that easy then. Okay. Run! Ah, hit. Yeah, let's go. I think that was on normal mode. This game's not that hard. The boss. Oh my god. Oh, that's sick. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, I gotta applaud you for creativity there, man. They're just regular crabs. We can defend against that. Ow. Take this. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Devil's Armor of Annihilation. These boss fights are not as hard. Here's the thing. This was back when, like, Trails in the Sky was coming out, which was had some pretty damn hard boss fights. I was expecting to be more of a challenge. Granted, I'm kind of glad we get to enjoy the story, but you know. Anyway, cutscenes. It's the Master Gear of Wind. Hooray! I don't think I set this on easy. I think I set this on normal. We will have to check our settings. Now we should be able to revive Juniper herbs. Yep. Although I fear that fight would have taken longer if we had, like, a lesser sword. Let's hurry up and use the astrolabe to change the continent's climate back to its original state. Alright, let's get back to the garden. Climate and Hemnol is back. Are the Juniper herbs back too? We have to check. Oh, wait, Nayuta! Lady Kreia, please stay here for just a bit longer. Sure. Why do they go so far? Is this just what humans are like? What? Oh no, not that simple, is it? It's still dead. It looks a little better than before, but I guess even in a normal climate, Heimdall plant can't survive. Remember the book said it was a summer annual plant. Can't you make the climate warmer? This is the best the astrolabe can do right now. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Noi. How can I save Eartha now? I don't want to give up, but there's nothing else we can do.
Nayuta.
Okay.
Noi.
I don't know why it was so funny, but her face being the only thing you could see over her body transporting it was just freaking hilarious.
Lady Kreia?
You couldn't do it. I see.
Maybe there's something I can do.
Like what? Lady Kreia? Oh, why do you have a stigma? What is that wing-looking thing? A wing of water light. Okay, not a stigma, never mind.
Please. Bloom once more.
This is Juniper herbs. They're coming back to life. What on earth did you just do? I don't know. My body just moved naturally, and when Lady Kreia uses her powers, her wings of water light appear. Pretty sure she used star energy to restore the herb's vitality. I didn't know I could do that, but I'm glad I could help. The people of Mythos, they really do seem to have powers like gods. Is there something on my face? No, sorry. Just wanted to say thank you so much. I don't know how I can repay you two. I didn't do anything. It's all thanks to Lady Kreia. Oh no. I'm sure it's because you two did your best. By the way, I think you should grab the Uniper herbs. Right, I'll take as much as I can. We have a lot of explaining to do to Voland when we bring this back. Voland is going to be like, okay, I can believe you're bringing all this rare shit to us for money for like the museum, but you finding an extinct herb? Okay, what are you up to, kid? Where'd you get this? I don't. This, we're gonna have to do some explaining to some people that are smarter and well, I wouldn't say smarter, but people who will ask questions rather than just let the miracle happen. Have I noticed this after mentioning a rare herb, the kid coming to me and saying this, and I was Volan's, I'd be like, where did you get this extinct herb that we only discussed like a few days ago? How did you get this herb? In a place that it doesn't even grow? After that, Naota gathered the Uniper herbs with Noi and Kreia's help. They parted at the garden, and Naota hurried home. Then, what was I? Eartha! I'm so glad, Eartha! I see you're awake. How's your body feeling? I feel a lot better. Doctor, is this? Yes, Naota brought you some Uniper herbs earlier. I was surprised, but they certainly seem to work. With this, the day when we can cure the Abyss disease for good isn't far off. Really? Doctor, you better not be lying. Of course not. The dose is sufficient. Keep taking it, and the symptoms should subside gradually. Make sure you remain well nourished and well rested. I can't believe it. I never thought this day would come. I can't believe that the Naita found those herbs, those extinct rare herbs, on the island where they do not grow. Those herbs. I'm sure our parents guided you from heaven.
I'm so glad you're okay, Eartha. I was so worried about you.
I'm sorry I gave you such a scare. Thank you, Naota.
Eartha.
Thank goodness. But I must know, Naoto, just where did you get those rare, extinct herbs that grow in the north of here? The far days, months travel north of here. Where did you find these herbs? Come on, Doctor. At a time like this, who cares about the details? Well, if you say so. I should go and let everyone who's gathered know. I'll be back later for another checkup. I'm sure that Noi girl is involved, but I won't ask anything for now. I'm so happy for you, Naota. Because this is the halfway point of the game. Some shit has to go down eventually. Because right now we're just in the background. We're getting the scraps of the story. Something's happening before we even get there. Word of Eartha's recovery spread quickly across the island, causing widespread celebration. After her condition stabilized, everyone visited her incessantly. A few mornings later, Eartha's looking so much better now. She's regained a lot of her strength, too. I want to thank you properly, Lyra. You've been coming over to help every day since we found out about Eartha's condition. Don't mention it. Eartha's always been the one helping me. And besides, I can't leave you alone when you're in trouble. Like the armor? Well, thank you. It's a hodgepodge, but it, keeps us from dying. It's nice having childhood friends, isn't it? No, I'm not saying this because we're childhood friends. The thing is, Nayuta, I have something to tell you. Huh? Nayuta! Lyra's like, damn it, no, I just stood up! Gotta make my move here! Just with Lyra's thing is like, I'm gonna kill her later. Ready to check on Eartha. Is she feeling better now? Yeah, thanks for coming, Noi. Oh, she's gonna flip when she finds out about Lady Kreia. How are things over there? Lyra's like, what do you mean over there? Lyra, what's wrong? You look kind of scary. And whose fault do you think that is? What's going on? Why are you shouting? Hide! That's right, he doesn't know about her. Oh, it's just you two. I thought I heard another voice. A small, tiny, possibly floating voice. Probably just imagining things. No voice here. Anyway, it seems you've finished out this examination. Yes, I think it's safe to say that the symptoms of the abyss disease are nearly gone. Now you must make sure she doesn't overexert herself. I understand. Well then, I'll leave for today. See you at my next visit. Phew, that was a close call. Come on, you should be more careful. I think I'll leave now too, then. Say hi to Eartha for me. Alright, see you later. Ooh, I do like that stove. I just noticed it's like a... Ooh, that's a really cool looking stove. Just notice how that one works there. Can't help but notice there's no exhaust, though. Can't help but notice that. So, no way. Should we go check on Eartha? Sounds good. How are you feeling, Eartha? Hello. Wow, even Noi came to visit. I'm feeling much better. Perfect timing, too. Why don't you take a seat? Okay. Nayuta, I think it's time to let me know what's going on. I feel like the music's changed to something more mysterious. I thought it was about to fade out into there. These herbs are supposed to be extinct. How did you possibly find them? On an island where they never even existed to begin with. Well, the thing is, the world that makes the impossible possible. It's Noi's world, isn't it? Does it have something to do with Signa being missing recently? That's... I'm not trying to blame you or anything, Noi. Just the thought that Nayuta might be involved in something dangerous. It worries me a lot. Don't tell her about the boss fights. I think we should tell Eartha everything that's we've been up to. It's probably not a good idea to keep these things a secret. I'd also be very worried if Lady Kreia suddenly disappeared. Well, if you say so. Eartha, it might take a while, but I'd like to tell you everything. How he had been fighting alongside Noi in Cygnus' disappearance. Even about Kreia, he explained everything as thoroughly as possible. I see. I feel like some serious music is needed for this conversation. You've always been obsessed with Lost Haven, especially after Mom and Dad passed away searching for it. Yeah, always wanted to know what kind of place it was Mom and Dad were trying to find. Can't deny how you feel. It was the same for me when I inherited my role as a star fragment observer. But to think Lost Heaven wasn't just a paradise. There are monsters and dangerous occurrences too. Are you planning to continue exploring such a world with Noi? Eartha. At first, I really did just want to see that world. But it's not about curiosity now. Signa, Noi, and Kreia, in order to protect what's important to me, I have to go to Terra. Hi, Yuta. I see. If you're that sure, I have nothing to say. You mean? But in order to allow your adventure, I do have one condition. Bring Kreia here with you. Huh? Bring Lady Kreia? Sounds like she's the one who helped you get the Uniburbs, right? If there's a chance, I'd like to thank her in person. I see. What do you say, Noi? I think I'll have to ask first. Well then, I'll look forward to it. I'll have some tea and snacks prepared, so make sure you convince her properly. I will. Let's go then, Noi. Okay. Alright, now we go to the guide, so we don't have any spoilers. We did not get the Chapter 4 title card. Here, let's check. Technically, I don't even think we're in Chapter 4 technically yet. Not officially, anyway. Nope, yeah, we're still in Chapter 3. Some scenes in Yetta. Starters, make sure you your way back to Remnant once the seeds are over and check your mailbox. We've got a new side quest awaiting us. This one is short and simple, so I recommend you do it ASAP because you'll get 2,000 Mira to complete it. You'll get more of a reward, don't worry. Okay, AWOL Springs, I suppose. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here, do you have something for us, boy? Before we open up the, you guys will find out why I'm saying uh-oh, because it, yeah. Oh wow, we're getting a lot, because I feel like we're going to be heading towards the museum here in a second. What? Wait a minute. Start of chapter 4. We're not even, what the heck? Oh! Okay. We're gonna say, okay, we already saved. It's gonna be Lady Kreia. They didn't mention anything about Lady... What? Okay, there's some incomplete stuff in this guide. Because it's saying we're in chapter 4. Oh, hello. Hello there. Gio, are you visiting the garden? I haven't come over here when I go to your world. I'm worried about leaving Lady Kreia alone. Ah, good thinking. It's only been a few days, but do you have any news about Zext and Salam? No, they haven't made a move. It only makes me wonder what they're planning next. I'm hoping to get Argol out as soon as possible. Argyle? But his cage seems even more tightly warded than ever. We managed to get the climate back to normal, but it's going to take some time to free him. Maybe they were being extra careful. Actually, one second, let's backtrack here. The other page. Do that. Yep. Many scenes take place. Even ever the scenes and some bits of having to walk around. Okay, so yeah. So not on chapter 4 yet, technically. Okay. So we just wing it right now. Maybe they were being extra careful since he seems to be one of the more skilled administrators. By the way, where's Freya? She should be in the astrolabe. Unfortunately, the poor gal seems pretty down. Not having any memory will do that, I suppose. It's lonelier than we think. I bet she's even feeling confused after learning she's got the power to manipulate star energy. I'm worried about her. About the only thing we can do now to support her. Well, I'd better be off to the temple. I'll leave the rest in your young and capable hands. Maybe Eartha's invitation came at a good time. I sure hope we can cheer Freya up. Yeah, let's hurry to the astrolabe. Lady Freya? Oi, Nayuta. How is your sister? She should be completely healed soon. It's all because of you. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. There's also something I would want to suggest. Nayuta. To your home? Is that alright, Noi? We go into the other world. Yes, of course! Nayuta's sister should be safe for you to meet. I think it'll be a nice change of pace, too. Tweaking the audio a little. There we go. After all, we've been keeping you here for a while. Sure. I'd like to see your world. I'm glad to hear that. It seems to be a little more engaged. And let's all go to the Remnant Isle together. This is the world where Nayuta lives? The air is different from the garden. Even in this world, it's rare, but the village is pretty rural. My home is right over there. Is right there. Watch your step, Lady Freya.
Oh, it's you guys.
Yep. Oh boy, this is happening.
Hey, Lyra. Did you forget something?
My dad gave me some cookies for Eartha. They're really good. Wanna try some?
Oh shit. We'll pause here. Ads are starting. I kind of missed the thing, so okay, we'll just wait for that to go. I want it to happen while the scene's happening. We'll just pause here. I think this time we'll go to the BRB screen. Well, nah, we'll go to this chatting screen. Yeah, I meant to press the button before it went to the ad starting soon thing, because after the countdown, it takes a whole freaking minute for the ads to start playing. It's so annoying, man. I'd rather just press the start ads at a minute mark. But I wasn't paying attention. There it goes. Alrighty, guys. See you in a second. For 300 seconds. Nah, I don't think it's that one for one, is it? Let's see. 60 seconds. Minutes. 3 minutes. 180 seconds? That doesn't seem right. Let's confirm. How many seconds are in 3 minutes? 180. Okay. All right. Well, 300 seconds is, I think, 5 minutes actually, because I have a cooldown timer which can only be set to minutes, so or seconds. Sorry. So I had to figure out what 10 minutes was. I think 600 seconds was the answer. So actually, I think. So yeah, I think 300 seconds is 5 minutes. I think. Let me check. 5. Yeah. So 10 minutes is 600. I love Neoseeker as like a walkthrough site, but for the love of God, can they not have so many clickable ads that you have to press the X button on? Wait. Hugs, Jedi! 1 minute until the ads are over. Yeah, this is going a lot smoother than I thought it would. I'm glad, you know what? I'm kind of glad we started a little later. It kind of balanced out a little more for the time. Or at least for the chapter completion. Yeah, but because we beat the well, technically, we gotta get through all this and get to the actual chapter thing and get into chapter 4 real quick. Maybe do a thing or two, and then we'll probably end it there. I know it's shorter than normal, but I would like to chill a little bit because I've been kind of going a million miles a second since I got home. I would like to chill for a little bit before I have to go to bed right away. But we'll see. Yeah, so thankfully, yeah, so you know, I'm glad I kind of did a talking head thing before starting. It's going to the recording timer, an hour and 24 minutes. 2, 1, we're back. All right, where were we? Let's see where this love triangle goes.
Who is that? She's not from the island, is she?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced you. She's an, acquaintance of mine.
I'm Kreia. I was invited to his house today. To his house?
Well, Eartha invited her, and I thought we might have some tea. Would you like to join us?
Oh yeah, we can fill you in on what was happening.
She even knows your family. Nice. Cool. That's good to know. Nayuta, I was acting a little weird.
Is something wrong?
And of course, like all anime protagonists, right over their head. Oblivious to a fault.
Oh, nope, not at all. Bye!
Whoop, 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 whoop. She's gone. Did I do something wrong? I don't think so. Anyway, let's go inside. Yeah, let's do that. She forgot to
I'm
drop
back,
the cookies
Eartha.
off.
And I brought Kreia with me.
Eartha pulls out a gun. I've been waiting.
Good timing. I'm just about ready.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I know that. I am sorry. That's just a funny image to me. Just like Eartha was a secret double agent this whole time. It's just she knew the secrets of the world and recognized some few too many names. Oh God, that's why I had to get rid of our parents. They were getting too. I'm kidding now. No, God, that's going down a dark path. That's an alternate path I don't want to go down. Okay, there we go. I swear to God, nah.
And you're already up and in the kitchen.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't worry, I can handle this much. By the way, that girl must be... My, she's very pretty, isn't she?
I'm Kreia. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I heard you helped us a lot in getting the Yupina herbs. Thank you so very much.
No, it was Nayuta and Noi who found them. I didn't do much.
Lady Kreia. She seems a little down.
Oh, is that so? Well, come in, everyone. Let's have some tea.
Everyone had a peaceful time over tea. However, Kreia's cloudy expression never cleared up. Oh my. I didn't realize the snacks were already gone. It's too bad, but perhaps it's time we call it a day. I'm sorry. Don't really know how to enjoy these things, even after you kindly invited me. Lady Kreia, you don't have to worry about such a... You said you've lost your memory, right, Kreia? I don't think you should think too hard about it. Huh? There aren't many people who know who they are. That's something you build up little by little as you go through life. It's something that's always changing gradually as you continue to interact with the people of the world around you. Something that's always changing? That said, Kreia, I do have a suggestion. What do you think about homestaying here at our place? Home? Stay? I mean, why don't you try living on Remnant Isle for a while? You could just sleep at our place. I'm sure it would be a lot of fun. Come on, Eartha, just what are you talking about so suddenly? Kreia's a girl, that's a little too... Oh, I think it's a lot better than having her suffer somewhere without company. You know, she's got a point. Besides, spending time with everyone on the island might stimulate her mind and help her amnesia. That's not a bad idea. I'm still scared of humans outside of the few I've gotten to know, but if Eartha's here, I think it'll be fine. It might even be safer than the Intera where Zext is. Then may I take you up on that offer? I'd like to see more of the island where Nayuta was born. It's settled then. I'll have to get going on the preparations. It feels like I got a little sister. I'm so excited. Lyra somewhere in the background. Ah! I sense a disturbance in the force. Oh shit, you guys can't. Okay, well, I'm reading it, so it doesn't matter. Looking forward to living with you for a while, Kreia. Me too. I can never beat Eartha. Meanwhile,
It has crossed over to the other world. Interesting.
you're at the top of the tower, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, that's where you are. The place we can't go yet. Okay. I was like, where are you? That's so high up and oh. Meanwhile,
How are things on your end? No issues.
Once we're done with La Warg, we should be all set.
oh, he must be the next island administrator.
Good. I'll leave it to you. I must prepare the final key.
Yes, sir.
Everything is going as planned. Soon the false world will come to an end. I will grant the long-held wish of the people of Mythos myself.
What might that be? Chapter 3, Disease of the Abyss. End. Save. And then we're going to continue a little bit. We got about 10 minutes, and then we'll probably slowly wind down, or fast wind down. I don't know. All right. Chapter 4, The Final Key. We have several scenes. Oh, let's read. I'll be off then. Lady Kreia, if you meet any bad humans, make sure you run away immediately. I'll be sure to give them later. Or make sure to get even with them later. There's no one like that in this village. You can take your time and walk around the island. I'm sure you'll find many interesting things. Thank you. I'll do that. Stay safe, both of you. I guess it's time to head back to Terra then. I need to track down Zix and Sigma. As usual, we'll start by searching the new reactions with the astrolabe. Makes sense to me. Wait, okay. We're shown that we need to go to the next and last continent, La Warg. Oh, La Warg is the name of the continent. Nice name. However, before we go over there, there are several things we must do first, even though they just sent us over there. I got a hit! Found where Signa and Zeiss are. It's La Warg, the continent of origin, southeast of here. Finally, the fourth continent. We've really come a long way. If Zeiss stops the temple in La Warg, too, it might lead to an irreversible anomaly. For now, we'll just have to go after them. On the other hand, if we can retrieve the fourth Master Gear, yeah, then the astrolabe will be fully functional again. And then we can restore the temples to their original state. We're nearly to the end of our battle against Zex. Don't forget, we still have to find Signa. I haven't seen him since that time. Don't worry, I'm sure he's fine. Since you're tracking Signa, what if they were two sides of the same coin? I wonder if they fused, maybe? I don't know. That's a theory. It's possible they could have fused. I mean, if they were the same person, just separate, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Because she's tracking him, but not the masked guy? But maybe we should go to Heimdall first. We should be able to free Argol now. You're right. We've kept him waiting long enough, so maybe we should do that first. Let's get going. You got it. Before we do that, though, we gotta head back to the waking world, which we can just... Well, actually, let's see if there's any scenes outside of here. There's a side quest and a few other things, and then, oh, nope. Then... Yeah, he has to be up on top of his throne up there. Let's see, how are things faring in here? I feel like Lady Kreia has been really lively. I hope spending time here will bring back her memories. Yeah. Anyway, she's in good hands as long as she's with Eartha. Let's keep searching Terra. Nayuta? Yeah, we've got to find Signa. Wow, that sounded so stilted the way I said it. I was rushing through that a little bit. Cooking is quite difficult, but it's very rewarding. You're already helping out around the house? Yes, I wanted to do as many things as I can while I'm here. I also need to go to the village later on. Don't get too worked up. Just leave what's going on in Terra to us and take it easy for a while. I'll do that. You too, Nayuta. Good luck. I've been teaching Kreia a little bit of cooking since she asked. She's really taken to it. She's not as good as Lyra, but I'm sure she'll make a great wife in the future. Hey, Eartha. Just leave Kreia to me. You focus on what you have to do. Oh, poor Lyra. Eartha doesn't even see that as a possibility. Oh. I feel bad for Lyra. You know, I'm rooting for Lyra. Incandescence. I don't think we saw this one yet. Oh. So first things first. AWOL. Head to the general shop and speak to Sasha inside. Okay, we'll do AWOL first. Let's see. Anything? What's the point of this telescope being up here if there's nothing in it? The moon's getting closer to each other, that is. Alright. I wish we could just jump down, but sadly. Alright, we're going to do that side quest real quick. I think that is where we're going to end it for tonight. I'd really want to talk to Professor Volans. Also, are we missing a sheep? Oh, shit. Probably should have, you know, looked in the mailbox. My only daughter. Oh, no, sorry. That's Baron Victor. Huh. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Never mind. Please come and see me at the inn as soon as possible. First, we'll actually go talk to Volans because I do want to offload our shit.
Oh, hello.
Archuleta Mira.
Thank you.
Also, why do you sound different? Pizza. I have goldfish. Welcome to Remnant Isle Museum. Helen sometimes asks to switch jobs with me. And every time I end up in this flashy... Oh my god, that's why you sound different. Okay. It's too embarrassing. Oh, I have to see. Okay. Where are you? It's me, Callum. I swapped outfits with Cullen and made her the receptionist today. She and I have the same face, but her self-esteem is way too low, so I'm training her by bringing her out. Besides, I'm a researcher too. I have to do some behind-the-scenes work once in a while. Holy shit, that's a big old beetle. I'm most pleased to hear your sister has been cured, but wonder, those medical herbs were extinct. There's no way you could find them overnight in a rural island such as this. If there's any possibility at all, then it would be the dazzling world inside the... Wait, if there is any possibility at all, then it would be the dazzling world inside the star fragments. Ayuta, tell me truly, have you seen Lost Heaven? Wow, you got to that very fast. Go to relax. Have a great sleep. Okay, Jedi, you have yourself a good night. Bug you later, yeah. Catch you later. Yeah, again, Jedi, thank you so much for the raid and the bits. You are awesome. Thank you so much. You have yourself a fantastic evening. I am also getting off of here very soon. I'm just going to do a quick side quest, and that is probably where I'll end it. Alas. Doesn't mean I'm probably not going to play this until next time, or next Thursday, but to get all the overworld stuff or the Remnant Isle stuff done, but yeah. Although I'm sure we'll make a lot of progress next week too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And to tell me truly, have you seen Lost Heaven? Well, that's... If it's true, we'll find out eventually. You may just be the best research subject I've ever had. I might have put him in his zone. Oh no. Ah, there. Okay. Well, that's one less thing we gotta do. Alrighty, to the inn. Well, let's talk to people around here. The climate anomalies have frequent remote areas over the past few years, and the stars suggest it will begin to alter the entire world. This world's long accumulating distortions have been building over the many years. Perhaps the pendulum will swing back before long. Okay, we're taking this thing off work because it is stopping me from moving the character the way I want. We've been talking about having a feast to celebrate Earth's complete recovery. We're going to catch a whole lot of fish, so please look forward to it. Will do. The house. Iris is supposed to be here today. Let's have lots of fun today, Collie. Thank you. That was my best baby impression. Hope you liked it, guys. There's a local specialty called Star Fragments that shows something amazing. I know there are plenty of people that sketch it, but I won't lose. I'm going to make full use of my imagination to create my very own landscapes. I think that's called abstract art, Pixia. Sketching a star fragment has its own challenges. Even as an amateur sculptor, I think it's so interesting. Sasha. You don't happen to have silk cocoon with you, do you? A cocoon? You used to make nice silk clothes for antique dolls, but I'm running low. Won't be able to make any new outfits at this rate. I guess I can find any cocoons I can bring to the Sasha. Running low on cocoons. If I had more, I could keep making new outfits for my dolls.
Come again!
He doesn't have anything new, sadly. Oh, a cat. Not Mishi, but you know. You need to come up with a way to help the villagers fight off any illnesses. Of course, the best thing is to make sure they stay well nourished and strong. All right, let's see if I can't whip up a medical dish. Everyone's happy as can be about Eartha getting cured. You'd think it was their own good news. Makes me emotional too. I've been watching over the Herschels for a long time. What in the world is Lyra doing at a time like this? She rushed back earlier, but she seemed kind of down. Oh, well, we probably should talk to her. And I'm glad Eartha's fine. They say beautiful women don't live long, but that's totally unacceptable. It would be the greatest loss in the history of Remnant Isle. No, the entire Sea of Cincinia. Eartha's only going to get better from here. I'll monitor recovery just in case, but there's no need to worry about the hibiscus disease anymore. I see. What a relief. Thank you so much for saving my sister, Dr. Heidel. Oh, I didn't do much. Because you found those juniper herbs suspiciously. I mean, miraculously. You're the one who made the miracle possible. For today, let's just celebrate Eartha's recovery. The girl's been working hard since her parents died when she was 15. The only right a kid who's been through so much should be saved. Oh, what a relief. Good for you, Nayuta. When I heard Eartha had collapsed, I was... what a drunk. I mean, not that I don't get what he's saying. Can't believe that Eartha was cured. To think you're the one who found that extinct plant. You really are a strange kid, Nayuta. So relieved. We should tag along with Bahadr for a visit. Anything were to happen to my girl, oh, it's all because I didn't get good care of her. What? Are you saying it's my fault? Well, you're... Oh, that makes more sense. He was probably placing the blame. I may have read that. Excuse me, are you Baron Victor? I am. Are you perhaps the handyman? You are quite young. Can I really count on you? I understand your concern. I've been doing this job for years, and I know my way around the island. Can you at least tell me about the job? All right. You sound like you know what you're doing. It's too late for me to be picky, too. I do get requests from nobles sometimes, but it still makes me nervous. Fine. You can take the job on immediately, right? Sure, I can take the job. Your request said your child had gone missing? Yes, our daughter, Eclair, has disappeared. We haven't seen her since this morning. And while we were wondering why, we found a note by her bed. said, please don't look for me. Seems like she ran away from home. Oh, excuse me. Can you think of anything that might have triggered it? No, that's the thing. Claire has always been a good, quiet girl. I just can't believe she would disappear without telling us. I don't want to think about it, but she may have been kidnapped. Oh, doubt somebody wants my assets. It's it doesn't seem too plausible. It's all because you weren't watching Claire properly. How can you still call yourself her mother, huh? What? Are you suggesting that it's my fault? You're the one who's been neglecting us. What did you just say? Please calm down. Riverdale isn't very big. I'm sure Claire can't have gone far. Is there any place you can think of where Claire might go? Well, let's see. I know she was peeking at the weapons shop in the village the other day. Weapons shop? That doesn't sound like a place our daughter would be interested in. Still, there might be some clues there. I'll head over straight away. You two wait here. You may come back to the inn. We will. Please find her. Alright. To Ada's house. Or place of business? One of the two. No talking. Well, actually, yeah. You've become more dependable lately, huh, Nayuta? I was a little worried about you when you and Signa were just all over the place. I didn't know you felt that way about us. Well, you're not like that anymore. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm sure you'll get the job done. Good luck now. Hey, Nayuto, what's up? I got a question for you, Ada. Ah, you mean the Noble kid. She stopped by earlier this morning. Really? Yeah, she wanted to watch us forge a sword. Said she was always been curious about all the clattering she hears sometimes. I mean, she's the daughter of a wealthy family, so I'm sure it's not something she hears very often, huh, Dad? Oh, yeah, I suppose. She just sat there and watched. She seems to be enjoying it. But she got me nervous and maybe hit my finger again by accident. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard you should have seen the look on my dad's face. She'd be pretty sullen before that, so it was nice to see her smile. I see. So do you have any idea where Claire went after that? Now that you mention it, something about going to see fish. She never said where, though. Fish, huh? Got a few ideas. Thanks, you guys. I'll see if I can track her down. Good luck! When you find her, be sure to let her know she's always welcome here. Will do. I see, so Eartha's okay. Well. Come on, Dad. Can't you say something nice? I know. I'm happy for you, Nayuta. Thanks, Uncle Columba. Good to be in a museum. I was laughing so hard. If you find her, please tell her to visit again. If I recall, I believe Claire said something about going to see the fish. Never said where she was, though. More importantly, my finger's been hurting something fierce. Alright, let's see. Yeah, probably the docks. I already talked to you, but you don't have the thing. Probably down here. Nope. Wait, this is the dock, so... Wait. Oh! Wait, down here? Oh, here! You're new. Arr! Can I help you, Nayuta? I wanted to ask you something, Captain Pupus. It inquired Mr. Guitar. Oh, that Imperial aristocrat lass! She was here not too long ago! She was nagging me to get the ship out to sea. Get the ship out? From what it sounds like, I think she's trying to run away from home. Hell of a time to do it since you're on an island. But, you know, I turned her down quick enough, though. But as she was walking away, she gave Crux a shove and left him on board. Stupid girl. She's done a hell of a job, man. I see. No wonder he was so wet. Claire really seems to be a pretty naughty kid. I heard she was quiet, but anyhow, the last went off towards the village. I see. Well, someone probably saw her. I'll ask around the street and see if I can find her. Thanks for the help, Captain. No problem, lad. Good luck. Arg. That stupid girl. She's done a hell of a job, man. That girl's real trouble. And now the captain's glaring at me. I really ought to learn to swim. Oh, God. That girl at Claire was headed towards the village. Somebody must know where she went. To the village. There's Pear Casimira, and she will tell you that Claire is not on the island anymore. What? Excuse me, did a little girl pass by here? Her name is Claire, and she's the nobleman's daughter. I'm afraid I don't know her. I only arrived a little while ago. I see. If you would like, I can consult the stars as the... Oh, no! Oh, no! If she's not on the island, there's only one place she can be. It's the werewolves with that little girl. Oh, yeah, you guys... Okay, never mind. I probably should read the guide out loud or wait till it's said. Otherwise, I'm reacting before it's happening. The stars? I don't know how credible it is, but I don't have a clue. Go on. Sure, I'd love to hear. That'll be 2,000 Mira. That's a pretty expensive... Well, what will you do? I don't mind either way. I don't like I have any other clues. I might as well give it a shot. Alright, if you don't mind. Then let us begin the reading. Are her eyes closed, or did her freaking oh, what is the whites of her eyes just go black? What the hell? The young girl you're searching for is no longer on this island. Not on Remnant Isle? Don't tell me she's got kidnapped. Stars offer nothing nefarious. It's more like she herself does not know where she is. She wanders in a beautiful place far beyond the sensible mind can conjure. She went to the portal! Oh no, no. It's okay. I see where I'm. Okay, it does the anime thing where the you can see where the straight hair should be covering the eye, but you can see through it. It made her eye look a little black, like the whites of the eye part. But nah. So ends our consultation. I think you only left me more confused. No, actually, I do have something in mind. And if that's the truth, I'm sure Noi will be very surprised. It seems you've reached an understanding. I'm glad I was able to help make sure to find her. Yes, I'll take into account what you said. Boy, we got a problem! We should put a gate on this thing, damn it! What's wrong, Ayuta? Are you looking for something? Well, something like that. She couldn't have gone in here, could she? Ooh, what is that? That voice just now. Let's go. I'll explain everything in a second. I've never seen a building this tall, even in the Empire. Am I dreaming? There you are. Human? You're back in here. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Time out, Noi. She's been here before. I'm Claire, right? You guys are... Wait, is that a fairy? Don't mind me. More importantly, why are you here? Well, I found a big tree at the edge of the village and kinda thought it would be the perfect hiding place. And before I knew it... And why did you say again, Noi? Or did you mean humans in here again? I see, so she entered the teleportation gate by accident. So, I'm not Yuta from Remnant Isle. I was looking for you because of the request submitted by Mr. Victor. My father? No, I won't go back to those people. Why not? Can I ask why? Father and mother are always fighting. They argue over even the smallest things, so it's just so tense in the house. Keep at it even when we're on vacation. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I see. I think you should have told them how you feel before you ran away from home. But I heard from your parents that you're a good, quiet girl, but from what I've heard around the village, you're really much more curious and active. Sounds like you've got a naughty side, like when you pushed the sailor overboard. Well, I do think it's important to be a good girl for your parents, but it's also important to show other sides of yourself and be honest with them about your feelings. Your parents may argue, but this time it was because they genuinely care about you. I'm sure they'll accept you for who you are, really. You don't know noble people, do you? I think Nayuta's right. I used to fight with Eris, but when that happened, I told her how I felt and what I thought, and we were able to make up. Sometimes fights might escalate into something more serious, but anyway, you're right, Miss Fairy. Nayuta, would you please escort me to the inn? I'll try to express my feelings to father and mother. Of course. All right, then. Let's head to the tavern and inn. But before that, would you allow me to see more of this world? From all this way to such a wonderful place, I would hate to miss out on all this mystery. What do you think, Noi? Well, if you promise not to tell anyone else about it. Of course, I promise now. Now, let's take a look around. Door of the garden together, and then saw Claire off to the tavern and inn where her parents were waiting. So that's why you ran away. That's why you ran away. I see now. I'm sorry, Claire. We never thought about how you felt. I'm just glad you understand. I'm sorry for worrying you. No, it's our fault in the first place. And to think my quiet Claire had been thinking so much. Just knowing that makes me so happy. Father, I'm glad you guys were able to make up. Nayuta, wasn't it? I can't thank you enough. Perhaps accept the token of our appreciation. Holy shit. Wow, are you sure I can take this much? Star fragments might not be rare for someone from Remnant Isle, but please accept it as a token of our gratitude. And we'll have you be careful not to argue with each other going forward. Thank you, then. I ought to get going. Thank you so much, Nayuta. Please give my regards to the Miss Fairy. Fairy? Huh? See ya. And then I'm a little worried. We'll have to be careful not to argue with each other going forward. Thank you, Nayuta. And to think my quiet Claire had been thinking so much. Okay, that's 3. Okay. I feel better about finally talking to them, too. And that magical world was so beautiful, too. In a way, I'm glad I ran away from home. Please give my regards to the fairy, to Mr. Nayuta. Alright. We're going to go back home. We're going to look at that, and that is where we're going to end it for today. He's going to go upstairs. Let's see what it is. Great echoes. Ooh! Well, that's cool. But alas, this is where we're going to have to end it. Save. Chapter 4. Alrighty, guys. This has been a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you everybody who chatted, who lurked, all that good stuff. You guys are awesome. And we're going to head on over to the chatting window. Yeah, guys, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Everybody chatted, lurked, all that good stuff. I know I just repeated myself, but I meant to do that on the chatting window and not over there. Anyway. But yeah, and again, Jedi, thank you so much for the bits and the raid. You are awesome. Presto, thank you so much for the resub. And of course, Tyler for the follow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to get out of here quickly. I think I did see Cannoli go live, so I think we are going to raid on over to Cannoli Senpai. who's playing Neo 3. No. Let's see. Put all these up. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, there will not be a stream tomorrow. We got through all our goals. It's only one stream this week, which I do apologize for. No stream tomorrow or Saturday because of that, and because Saturday is supposed to be a chill day, but it's going to be just a deep cleaning day kind of thing. It's going to start early in the morning, so hopefully I'll have the evening to be able to chill. So that'll be nice. And of course tomorrow, well, I was going to stream, but I'm just going to chill, you know, or after work and all that stuff. Just remember Monday, midnight stream, or after work, when I get off work on Monday, midnight stream. So we go back to night shifts, so we're back to our normal schedule, but we're not going to be doing blueprints that night. Or we might do blueprints. We will see. I do want to actually, like I said, test out Arctic Base on the 3DS, because if it works and it is stable for an entire stream, because I tested it without streaming and it worked. Like the only time it dipped was whenever the scene changed, and I didn't really notice any issues playing it. It was like very consistent for like the 30 minutes I tested it out. But I'm just gonna get it. We're gonna test a bunch of 3DS games, maybe some platformers, something that we can just go through, just, you know, little things. I got a Mario game downloaded. I've got that. I've got a few others that could be fun to try out to see how it works. It'll also be nice to use the 3DS layout again, so you know. But yeah, of course, the only exception to it is we won't be able to play Pokemon like that, only because, and I only say this only because, we use PokeLink, and and it's a pain in the butt to get randomized files on there because I have to. It's annoying. So just keeping it simple. And if it works, it'd be so nice, because then if it's a game we need to grind in, I can just use my 3DS, because it's the save data's on the 3DS, and it's just casting through my computer. I really wish I had an actual capture card, because that would be awesome. That would be so awesome, but then I'd have to figure out how to get the other screen at the bottom, but we'd figure that out. We'd figure that out somehow. But yeah. So I'm excited for Monday for after work for that stream, because it's gonna be fun testing it out to see if it's viable, because it worked really well. Like it stuttered a few times here and there, but because I'm so close to, I've got a very powerful like Wi-Fi extender from TP-Link. TP-Link's great, love it. They had on sale. I think it was like usually like $200. It was for like $119. I had a gift card too, so it was even cheaper after that. And it was a Wi-Fi 6E, because I got it because I had Wi-Fi 6E. I really wish it did have another, like an output for Ethernet, so I could directly put, because right now it's going from my internet upstairs is going from a white cable into a TP-Link splitter, or like a switch, an Ethernet switch, which is technically, in my opinion, one point of failure. If like anything goes wrong, that could do it, but it's supposed to perfectly like emulates. It's like a HDMI hub kind of, where it like, yeah, it extends how far the signal can go, because it's like intercepting it. But yeah, and then have the output one go into the TP-Link, but sadly it has to go from one to the other because there's not enough room on there. In order to have all my devices to be able to be a wire down here, because I need it for my gaming rig, and I need it for especially my streaming rig. We'll see how well it works. But since we're using Ethernet, we're not really using the bandwidth, but it's more stable. So I'm hoping, oh my god, if there was like a way to like connect a wired connection to like if I could do a wired connection to it from and have it be a wired connection, that would be so cool. I doubt that's possible, because I don't think it's possible to have like a USB. I mean SD card but that's just for reading. That I'll look. This is probably a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it anyway to Google. is there a way to use the charging port on a 3DS as a way? Is there a way to use the charging port on a 3DS to attach a USB to Ethernet connector? I figured. Either way, I'd have to hardware mod it. Look, if I'm gonna hardware mod the damn thing, I might as well get a capture card installed into it, if I rather than a Ethernet connector into it. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, if I gotta get this thing hard modded anyway, I'd rather get the capture card software so I can just attach it to my Elgato. Granted, I would still have to figure out how to. Well, I mean, at that point, I'd be able to just use it in hand and use the 3DS as the controller and then use the touchscreen on there for the stuff, but you know. But yeah, anyway, that would be interesting. But sadly, it is just too. I would do, because here's the thing: you can buy those capture cards yourself. I looked at videos for how they did it, and no, thank you. Too many ribbon cables, too many things could go wrong, and soldering. I wish I could just connect things. And of course, you have to cut a hole in the case too, and that's a whole other challenge to go through. Like, oh boy. But yeah. But alas, we have to deal with. I mean, it's the new 2DS, so it has better. Like, what Wi-Fi capability does it have? I have the new 2DS XL. What kind of Wi-Fi chip does it have? It's got 2.4 gigahertz. Oh, that's 2.4 gigahertz. That's not bad. That's. I'm gonna be honest. That is a stable. I'm gonna be honest. That is a stable connection. I'm gonna be honest, right, with that. That goes through walls, kind of shit. Yeah. Okay, so that's why it has such good connection sometimes. But it also means it has a lower upload speed. All right. Now here's a question: what Wi-Fi is on the new 2DS XL? Like, is it Wi-Fi 5, 4, what? Or if it relies on an older store. Oh, okay. So it's just 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, so I didn't realize that it was a standard. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I thought that was just how. I just thought that those were connectors they use for dongles and stuff to make, because it's a more secure connection. That's not bad. It may be slower, which probably gives issues, but it does mean that. Again, if I were going to, yeah, but I had no issue with that with mine, probably because it has the ability to have like a 2.4 gigahertz like bandwidth. Although I think it'd be even better if I got like someday I do plan on getting my own router that's a Wi-Fi 6E router that has the ability to split the channel, because right now my Spectrum one only gives me it does not allow me to separate the channels, unfortunately. If it did, that would probably actually be a good way for the connection. But anyway, I digress. It's not bad. It's slower, yes, but it's it's a stable connection, albeit slower, which is probably why it connected so well. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, but with that said, though, guys, that is going to be it for today. We're going to raid on out of here. I know I rented, but yeah, Monday is going to be a fun day. Can't wait to test it. Hope it works. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, because if we can play 3DS games from my 3DS, granted, DS games are a different story, sadly, but it is what it is. We'll figure something out for that. But yeah, 3DS games working like that. Oh boy, hell yeah. If it's stable and it's like the stutters are negligible, oh, I would love that so much. But yeah, but with that said though, guys, we're gonna rate out to Cannoli, who's currently playing Neo 3. Yeah, we're gonna get this raid started, and I'll send you guys off. Oh, I always forget. There's nowhere to know today. Hey. Oh, there you are. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. You guys have been awesome. We chatted and lurked and all that good stuff. But with that said, without further ado, I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And as always, have a nice night. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.